Greetings, Flesh Wound horror freaks and Disney adults. I am Flesh Wound Dan, and I am joined by producer Todd.
Disney adults. Okay.
Yeah, that just sounded weird, Dan.
Disney adults. They're like those.
It's Todd's
weirdos.
landlord.
Man,
Yeah, they're the weirdos.
Would they remember they had like
Introduce me to
biker
Daniel.
gangs they had Disneyland? I should have took the FRM over there and handled them.
Oh, biker gangs.
It was a
in
whole thing. It was like, oh Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Wow. You had like the pagans like rolling around.
No, it was like
magic
the Mousers versus the Goofers. I don't know, some bullshit.
What the fuck?
No, they
There was-
legitimately
They
had
had cuts and everything.
But-
Is that
time
not
out.
allowed?
I want this explained. What is this?
Okay, well, you know
How
what?
hard is this
They-
to
let's
understand?
Finish introducing everyone.
Nobody cares who you are. What's going on with
I
biker
already
gangs?
introduced. Well, I guess.
Producer Todd, Pugs Dread, and
And the newest member of the CCW announced team.
and the
Pugs.
newest
Oh, yeah.
member.
I think you got McMahon and you lost your last name. There can only be one. Because
It's totally cool. I think they
Nah,
had trouble
dude.
with the spelling, but that's totally fine.
Change your name to Pugs Breaker.
Keep my slave name, Dan. Yeah.
Well
So,
done.
anyways, biker gangs. in
Hold on. Michael motherfucking Kruger in the Hizzle.
I said Mike Kruger.
You did not.
I did. Yes, I did. Absolutely, I did.
You botched it, Dan. Come on.
Dan, we're gonna make-
because threw me off with the biker gangs. I've never heard this story about biker
You've
gangs.
never heard? Oh, yes. Well,
They
I
were
don't
like
know.
this riding their motorcycles around, like
They didn't really have a
Epcot.
motorcycle. They liked the gear, and like they represented the Seven Dwarves as one group, fucking Jafar and another one. Like they based their gang colors on their favorite character or like favorite movie. It's a whole deal, and it's pretty bullshit that you're calling them weird, Dan, considering the source.
Well, I don't understand. So are these like furries or something that are like?
I don't know how they get it
imitating?
on.
Yeah, well,
I don't think like a legit.
It equates
biker
to the same
gang
as the front row mafia. Like we're part of the group, just adjacent.
So it was just a bunch of bikers that fucking were dressing up like Disney.
No, it was
characters?
just a bunch of Disney
Dressing up as
what-
bikers. But
Yeah.
Disney adult.
It was just a bunch of Disney adults who.
Yes.
Yeah.
who make their own money and can buy whatever the fuck they want. By all means, knock yourself out. Be weird.
That's
Interesting.
I'm buying an alien popcorn bucket tomorrow. I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm hoping I get my hands on one too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit. I should actually look if I can.
Dude,
order
I'm
it
so
already.
I'm so fucking hyped for Romulus tomorrow. We did have one person in our Discord that was that's in Australia that already saw it that didn't like it. I told him to shut his whore mouth. So yeah, I'm like, motherfucker, don't shit on my parade. This movie's been the only thing getting me through the last 2 weeks.
Hi, zombie, but I meant to pull this one up.
Ben Grimm, I just saw AMC asked on their Instagram if they should sell a Terrifier 3 popcorn bucket. Fuck
Now,
yeah.
yes, but I will only accept it if it's the mom's severed head from Terrifier 2. Because like that is money.
I want the split, so you have to spread her legs open to grab your popcorn.
Oh, if through the middle?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
dude,
dream.
that would be so.
I want that. As
No,
a dream.
yeah, that's great, dude. Yeah,
Just
that's
you crank it open and you just dive in.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, they could get $100 out of each one of us for that.
120 for sure.
Dude, yeah, more
Take
than
my
that.
fucking
Dan.
money. I don't want it.
I've been
Wow.
hesitant just to go to Spirit because I've already
Mm.
seen there's so much shit, and I'm like, dude, fucking, I'm not gonna go to Spirit until fucking the sales are on. That's my vow. But I may get the Art the Clown fucking wall cover thing because I already have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. It's the cover in my bathroom door, so I think I need the door cover.
Check
Match.
Temu. There's a bunch of Terrifier things. Terrifier
Dan always
blankets.
pimping out his bootleg merchandise. I tell him not to do it.
How
Oh,
do you?
God.
I don't
Order
know.
from Temu, Dan?
Yes,
Huh?
he gets all of his bootleg
Yes.
merchandise there.
My entire bathroom.
I'm just wondering because he doesn't know how to order our website that when we use.
Well, I
so
mean,
I'm just-
ours doesn't
because-
have porn on it, so
Temu has adults on there.
I don't
like
know.
maybe.
If there is, Dan found it.
Then
Is there
then that
Temu
checks
deal?
out.
No, is there Temu dildos? That's
Oh,
what
there
I need
has to
know.
be.
Dan has his
There
own line
are-
out there.
There are. We did a weird shit on Temu stream, and like there's like rubber fists on Temu.
I'm
There's
gonna hit
tons
up the
of sex
Timo
toys.
How many
cock
Disney
rings
fans were
fucking
there?
after this podcast is over.
I'm gonna see if there's any Disney sex toys. Surely there's got to be.
Well,
Surely.
now
And he's
that
back on the
now that
register.
Mickey's public domain,
It's the
Well,
fucking
Timo
genie
will it.
coming out of the bottle from fucking Aladdin.
Ah,
Use the
Steamboat
nozzle.
Willie.
It's a double-sided one.
yeah, I didn't
Oh.
change the name in our thing. It says Mickey's Mousetrap because I figured we get more clicks with the old name.
Well, you know what? That's on the that is on the poster art. So
No, the old poster art before it was changed.
if it was changed, I don't know if IMDb it was.
That hasn't been changed there yet. No, but there's a
Ben
new
Grimm-
poster that says the Mousetrap.
Ben Grimm, the ears are where the balls would be. That's how that Mickey works. Yeah.
There you go.
It's
There
like
you
his chin that you would use.
It's just reverse. It's just long head. It's his neck. There you go.
Oh, but by the way,
Temu is if China was a store, so you get all the good shit already. It's basically everything you
yeah,
can buy
it's just
on a
it's-
website.
yeah, it's a bunch of
Yeah, yeah,
bootleg
yeah.
shit, Indy.
Andy Phantom, you skip the middleman. That's all.
Yeah, you
Speaking
probably get
of-
it half as cheap.
Speaking of the popcorn buckets, though, I did see Christian Hannah Horror confirm that the alien, the back of the alien head does fit in the Dune bucket.
Yes, there's already been some fucking of the Doom bucket.
Now,
and-
so you know what's funny
This
about
this
that,
should
right?
be our debut on OnlyFans.
No,
Dan
no,
will get a
So
vote.
I think I posted a tweet about it. You know what's funny about that shit is that HR Geiger's like fucking cover art for like the Dune or his concept art for the Dune sandworm is like the sandworm literally like sucking a dick that looks like an alien. So it's fucking hilarious that like that became a fucking thing.
Dude, he's all phallic. He's all dick shapes. It's great.
HR Geiger is the best, the greatest artist that's ever lived.
well, we will show off our popcorn buckets hopefully soon. I mean, I got to check Regal too. I have.
Yeah.
God, it's 3, right? So
Which is the one with the pussy one, the pussy one, the chest
the face hugger.
The face hugger that wraps
Yeah.
around the tin is going to be AMC as well as
no, not the tin, the one in the glowing one.
Oh, that's Regal
Or
Okay.
Cinemark.
or something.
Okay,
What makes me worried is if this movie sucks and then I gotta see it twice just to get 2 popcorn buckets.
well, Dan, you could go see a different movie and get the popcorn.
I do not think my Regal lets you have to buy a ticket before you even get to concessions.
No, but you
It's a
could
weird
see
Just
it.
Regal.
buy a
separate
ticket to a
movie.
different movie, Dan.
Well, yes, but I don't like their seating. I'm picky, Todd. I like the recliners.
Anyway, Indie Phantom. We all
When-
seen
when
Covenant. I do
here-
not like it. I don't know if
When
anybody else
Dan's
does.
here, we're only going to
I'm-
orange with the shitty seats.
I'm a fan of Covenant. I don't dislike it. I understand the hate 100%, but like I think it's a really really fun sci-fi movie and like the body horror and it's fucking amazing.
I think there's more to the universe.
The CGI alien sucks. Like that was like the one thing that really pissed me off about Covenant is when you do finally get like the xenomorph in its final form. One, it's way too skinny and it just doesn't look like the big chap enough. And then 2, like it's all CGI, which sucked. But the neomorphs, for the like, it's a lot of CGI in that movie, but there's some practical effects with the neomorphs in it. Also, Shaw's corpse, that shit was hard as fuck, dude. When you
The
find their
Daily Ghost
at the end.
says Dan's weird. Ha ha ha. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, well, we knew that.
Not a bad thing.
But I have high hopes for Romulus. I think Fide Alvarez has never let me down. So I'm all in. And I like from everything I'm hearing, it's basically trying to get the same vibes of the first movie, which I'm really down. I did hear there's going to be like a lot of fan service, so like a lot of like, oh, that's where that's from.
Hey,
That's what,
I'm a fan.
but
I like to be.
I
Gimme.
love that shit. So I think I'm going to eat it the fuck up. I did notice though, there's 2 different popcorn buckets. There's one from AMC that looks a little shittier than the one from Cinemark. Like one has an open mouth and one doesn't.
Oh, okay.
For which one? For the
for the Xeno or for the Alien Romulus.
okay.
The AMC has the open mouth version, then the Cinemark or Regal has the closed mouth version. The closed mouth version looks good, but the open mouth looks a little wonky.
They're both cock shaped on the other.
Yes. Yeah,
So
I mean,
you can make them fuck. That's all.
You can make them fuck.
Right.
Indie Phantom. Most of us here love Alien Resurrection, so
Yeah, I absolutely,
I do.
I literally just rewatched it a few nights ago, and I stand by. It's one of the.
I was gonna
Great underwater scenes in that too. Like that whole section. Was
and the cast is what really fucking makes it for me. I mean, dude, you have Brad Dourif for fuck's sake in that movie with Ron Perlman and Sigourney Weaver and fucking Winona Ryder. Like, yeah, I mean, it's fucking it's a killer cast.
Wouldn't it be funny at the end of that movie, Winona just had the eggs fall out of her purse?
Oh my god!
Save the Beetlejuice spoilers, Dan.
Yeah, right.
That would be fucking hilarious, dude.
That's the twist. What the fuck?
Well, we do have movies to talk tonight.
We do have movies to
talking
talk.
about. Romulus. Soon enough.
God.
I know. I'm just.
Damn.
I have a feeling I'm gonna end up seeing it 3 times by the end of the week.
Totally cool.
I'm hoping I like it enough because I already have plans.
But my first one's 100% the IMAX screen. I already got tickets for that one.
Yeah, I didn't have IMAX, but I got XD.
We've got a big block of movies coming up. We were talking about that.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Next week there's fucking like 4. I'm probably not gonna.
saying.
I'm not gonna see one of them because that's that limited one. I forgot what it's called.
Stream.
That's the one.
Yeah, I'm going to see Stream next week for sure.
So am I.
Stream,
Yes.
Strange Darling, which has had a ton of buzz.
It's a screen today. God damn it! I found out too late.
Emo Crow.
That's next week.
I gotta go watch that shit.
All crows are emo though, Dan. That's the problem.
Yeah, but this is the most. This is like fucking Gen Z emo.
Well, they're more emo than.
I'm open to it. He's not RoboCop. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Bill Skarsgård's gonna be RoboCop now.
I was just talking about the RoboCop remake and like how I've never seen it and I've never had any interest, like ever.
Michael Keaton got me interested. That's the reason I watched it.
Dude, the opening scene is fucking awesome. The opening scene
but it's
start off in Iraq.
PG-13.
So is RoboCop 3, and that's a piece of shit too, but it doesn't stop me from watching it, does it?
I don't watch RoboCop 3.
It stops me from watching it.
I don't fuck that with that movie. The first 2, that's it.
2's kind of crap.
Fuck you. 2 is awesome.
2's a piece of shit. 2 could suck RoboCop's taint.
No,
not even close.
No, when the villain twists that bitch's head off, that shit was awesome.
You can't shoot a kid, half fucker.
RoboCop. It's like Ghostbusters 2 to me. I can't.
Oh, not even, brother.
But I can watch RoboCop 2 and not bitch because it's fun. But it's a pale comparison to the first film.
Oh yeah, no, come on, Chris, knock that shit off. 1 is the best. Come on.
2 is my favorite as well.
Okay, if you do not think RoboCop 1 is the best, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna quote the film: "Bitches leave." That's it. The greatest.
All right, I guess we're gonna start our own show, Plugs and Kruger's Corner.
You do not think RoboCop
no, the original is my favorite.
I like it more. But yes, if I had a gun to head, yeah, I'll tell you the first one's better.
Yeah,
reluctantly.
I can deal with this. RoboCop 2 is good, but no RoboCop.
There you go. Fair enough.
It's a Christmas movie.
Is it?
All
I
right.
don't remember. I just remember
Yeah.
I'm about to get in trouble. Yeah, let's talk about this week's movies.
Yeah,
Let's
what do we
talk
got
about
first, Dan?
this week's movies. So our first film from, and I apologize, writer-director Tillman Singer is Cuckoo. And in this film, reluctantly, 17-year-old Gretchen leaves her American home to live with her father, who's just moved into a resort in the German Alps with his new family. Arriving at their future residence, they are greeted by Mr. Koenig, her father's boss, who takes an inexplicable interest in Gretchen's mute half-sister, Alma. Something doesn't seem right in the tranquil vacation paradise. Gretchen is plagued by strange noises and bloody visions until she discovers a shocking secret that also concerns her own family. All right. So go for it, Kruger.
I was very, very excited for this movie from the second I saw the fucking trailer. And goddamn, I've seen this trailer so many fucking times too. When you go to see movies as much as we do, you end up watching like these trailers like 50 fucking times. So I was ready for this goddamn movie.
Or you end up looking like a weenie like me.
Yeah. One thing I will say is that I think this movie didn't like meet my expectations. I was expecting like something a little bit more like blood and gore filled with what the marketing was. Like they were just talking about like how much blood was in the movie and shit, and it really never like got super gory or anything like that, which was weird.
That was the reviewers, which I don't get. That was
I mean, it did. It never really got like gore filled like I was expecting. I was expecting more of a splatter movie. This was a little bit different. This was kind of went a weird sci-fi evil scientist route, which for Dan Stevens, I mean, he ate that shit the fuck up. And I think he was definitely the highlight of the movie for me because, I mean, perfect mustache twirling villain. Very, like, classic with his portrayal of that, like, character too, but I mean it really worked for the movie. I loved his awkwardness and the way he played off the main character, and I felt for the main character like a lot too. I loved her. I don't think I've ever seen her in anything else.
You ever watched Euphoria?
No.
Yeah.
She's,
okay.
But the big cast members.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome, and I'm a fan now after this movie. The story I like, but I kind of wish we would have got more of an explanation where the creatures came from. And the creatures themselves left a lot to be desired for me. I've just, you've seen the design, what they were going for a million times before, and I thought they could have been a little bit more creative with it. But at the end of the day, like the motivation behind the creatures, fucking awesome. Like really, really fucking disgusting and cool. But as a whole, I like the movie, but it didn't meet my high expectations. And I guess just going in, don't expect like a gore-filled, like crazy movie. It's more, I would say, like sci-fi horror realm. I mean, it has its moments for sure, but like it doesn't. It didn't get to where I thought it was going to go.
Okay. Pugs, what did you think?
I like it a lot. I don't think it lived up to all the hype around it, and I tried to stay away from that for the most part. So I wasn't going in expecting like super gore filled moments. I do think the moments of gore that we did get, it's not really gore, it's just like violent and bloody impact. They're impactful, but if you're expecting like a splatter one, nah, this ain't it. It's weird, awkward, quiet at times. Dan Stevens for me stole the show. I want him to do everything. Like that guy fucking rocks. I love the
Hunter Schafer.
Thank you. The person from Euphoria fucking rules. I'll watch whatever she does. This movie does take its time, and I do think it's worth the effort to take, but I don't think it's going to hit home with everybody because it doesn't spoon feed you, but it gives you all the information you need. It's just you either pick it up or you don't. There's a lot to like here. I really like the setting, and it's just secluded. It feels lonely, even with all these weird things happening. yeah, I think that's all about that. But getting to what they ended up being, pretty cool. Not what I thought, but I'm here for it. I'm open for more ideas in this world. I do like that. So if we get more, I'm in. I like it enough. Oh wow, Ben Grimm says movie had me gagging. Which part? Well, you know what? That's spoilers. Never mind.
Yeah, I can imagine. Which
Probably the body fluids.
Okay.
Todd, you want to go or you want me to go?
Go for it.
So I thought number one, the advertising for this was also handled really well. They don't give anything away. This has been a good year for marketing movies. I mean, Longlegs became a huge hit.
I think there's been like
still
2 or
doing stuff.
3.
Yeah. Longlegs, though, in particular, just by not giving too much away.
They're still releasing stuff too on their website, like about Longlegs. It's crazy.
Yeah, they did like a Nicolas Cage singing that song, like feature length and shit.
Yeah, the way they pushed that movie, I think, even if you dislike the movie, you have to admit was fantastic. As far as I don't quite get some of the critical quotes that they had for this because it's not a gore film, and I didn't need it to be personally. I would say this is kind of a creepy mystery, I guess. Yeah. Good weird tale, and I really loved it. I think Dan Stevens, I'm kind of glad that he didn't become like some huge movie star that people thought he would be after that Beauty and the Beast thing. I think he's a character actor, and I think he's great in these weird roles, and I want to see more of this. I'm glad that he didn't blow up, I guess is what I'm saying. Now, there's a couple little questions that I had here. Some characters that didn't know about what's going on that I felt probably should have, but all little stuff. I thought the emotional moments with Gretchen and the sister, I thought were really strong. I thought Hunter Schafer probably did her best acting, certainly on the big screen here. I don't think she's ever been better in a movie, and she's great on Euphoria if you haven't watched that show. But I think here I'm like, really good role for her. And you're right. Just you felt bad, just the loneliness. There's one thing, if you've seen it, the phone call where it's pretty obvious what's going on there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it still hits home. And I think there's enough like gross little bits. It's not even really what I mean, it's a creature feature, but it's not I wouldn't go in expecting a monster movie per se. I thought some of the effects were perfect. They knew when to not show everything. I can say, since it's in the trailer, the scene where she's being pursued on her bike, perfect. I really did enjoy it. It has some similarities to another movie that was in theaters recently that I won't say because it might kind of give part of that away. But this is certainly the better of the two. And also, the writer-director Tillman Singer also worked on Lose from 2018, which is also a weird one, but much.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that movie.
I don't remember.
I don't remember loving it.
I don't know which one.
I
Lose.
Like
yeah,
LOSE?
And no, LUZ.
Oh, I hated that fucking movie. Well, which LUZ then? Like, the one I fucking hated,
yellow cover.
Yeah, the yellow cover.
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
Yeah.
Look at Todd's face.
Damn, I just gave Todd like
Dan must have changed his mind because I don't remember him liking it.
No, I didn't like Lose. I just said.
Okay, I thought you were like saying it was good. I was like,
no. Well, I love this.
Must have talked to the wrong people again. It changed your mind.
Lose sucked. No, this. Yeah, go in. Don't have specific expectations. I don't quite understand some of the people that reviewed it and were trying to make it some gore fest. But as it is,
we also enjoy like blood scenes and stabbings and goring, and so like our taste.
To
We're
the-
desensitized a little bit.
to the square average neon fan who's not a horror person, that's probably gory to them. I get that.
I just pulled
Yeah, I
glass
suppose
out of me.
See, again, this is the
Three weeks
example.
later.
This Kruger's oozing glass out of his
And
body.
this is normal for it.
Kruger has bled tonight more than the movie.
And then you wonder why he always says it wasn't gory enough. I mean,
What, you just gonna stab him? Look, fuck
Fucking
you.
pussy. Look at this.
This shard's bigger than your dick. God
I
damn
literally
it.
just pulled like a little piece out of me.
that's what she
Look for them on eBay. They're coming soon.
No, I really enjoyed it. I had hit all the emotional beats, and I think it's a fun gem of a film. So go check it out. I don't know how it's going to play with like the mainstream horror fans, though. Like I get that. I think I don't know what expectations they have in particular, but I can see this one maybe being
I think it'll
still a little
find
bit too weird.
I think it will find an audience with a certain community that might just show up to support. But I do hope it finds an audience anywhere. Anyway, so
yeah.
All right. Todd, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with you. I did really like it. I'm glad like the trailers showed nothing because I did see it the first. I think I saw it a few times. Then at some point I'm like, well, they're not showing anything, and they never did a second trailer that I saw. So, yeah, they basically gave away nothing. So going in, basically, just knowing who's in it. Yeah, I ended up really liking it. I wasn't sure when we started when it became a little more, I guess, supernatural, I guess is the word. But I liked the way everything tied together, and it worked for me. I really liked it, and Ben said something earlier. He's still deciding if I really liked it or just liked it. I'm between if I really liked it or I loved it. That's where I'm like kind of stuck. So it's like one I want to see again, so that tells me I did really like it. But it's definitely one I'm going to watch again before our year-end show to see if it's going to rank or where it's going to rank.
I think it's one of Dan Stevens' best performances for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I should say, if you saw Lose and you didn't like it, this is not as weird as Lose. So it's not as experimental.
There's a large crowd of people that want Dan Stevens to play Freddy, right?
I'm cool with that.
I could see that.
Have an issue.
I'm not going to be the hater Dan is. Because as indie Dan wants Dan to stay in his lane. How about just be happy he found a niche because he didn't become a superstar? Dan's like, nah, fuck that motherfucker. There you go.
I like him.
Yeah,
I like
not
Dan
enough for him to
Stevens
be
too.
successful, just
I
enough
don't
to make
want
him
him to
happy.
I don't
He's
want
still
him to do
carrying
shit
yeah,
in his
guest.
movies.
That's all.
Yeah,
He doesn't
shut
want
up.
him to do Marvel movies. That's why.
How old is Dan
I
Stevens?
hope he gets cast now and he's the new Iron Man.
Dan Stevens, I feel like he may be young.
Fucking get him to get DC. Be Booster Gold. I think he can pull that shit off.
He's probably at least 40. He's got to
40?
be.
41.
41?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, that's old enough
Sorry,
to be a
Krieger, what were you
scary
going to say?
show.
You're going to talk about Dan.
Well,
the other Dan. The good Dan.
No. I was just saying there's a large crowd of people that want him to play Freddy, and I'd be down.
Oh, that's right.
A lot better choice than Kevin Bacon. I don't know why people are so caught up.
Have you seen The Woodsman? I'm into Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
I like
People
Kevin
freak me
Bacon.
out.
You know who I want, right?
Robert Englund.
Cage.
No.
Nick Cage.
Not Nicolas Cage?
I mean, Cage, I think could
Yes,
do it,
of course.
but the ultimate for me, Defoe.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Defoe,
Yeah,
Freddy, dude.
Too old though for if they
No,
want
dude, he just
somebody-
did Green Goblin like 2 years ago and did all his
We
own
don't
stunts.
need
He's
to
fine.
make several. We need one fucking amazing one. That and Defoe.
I
one
agree,
shot,
but let's be
fucking
real.
amazing.
That's not how they're gonna cast.
They're
it.
not going to get any of the names anyone's just said.
I
You're not
know,
gonna
I'm
get
just- I'm
Caleb
Bacon.
Landry Jones is Freddy.
He's
Who's
fantasy
that?
booking, Dan. I don't know.
Caleb Landry Jones. I don't.
Give us
that's
some
not
news
familiar
in,
to me.
Ben. Yeah, it
You
sounds
know,
like a young
Caleb.
person we don't like. Oh, Dan knows him?
Caleb Jan Landry Jones might be about my age too.
Okay,
Dude,
who
when
is
I
it?
when,
Yeah.
when
Tell
I-
us the names, Dan.
Last Exorcism. Lots of
something within
different
the last
things.
5 years, Dan.
I'm
Last
looking.
5 years. I'm trying to pull up his
Ben?
IMDb.
I was trying to make Dan do work. He's all like, "Yeah, this is the guy." And he's
No, I
fucking
don't.
scared.
No. If I had to pick, honestly,
I don't know
out
this
of the
fucking
ones
guy.
you've thrown out,
What?
yeah, you
He's
do.
from Get Out.
Um,
No, I don't. Oh, he's in Game
out
of
of the
Thrones
ones-
also.
oh yeah,
Fuck is in
he's
Game
in
of
a lot.
Thrones.
Out of what you mentioned, I'd probably go Dan Stevens.
Yeah, I'd be
Oh,
down.
I've seen him. Yeah,
You can afford Dan Stevens too. He's a name, but he's not. They're not going to cast somebody as Freddy.
They
That's a
don't- but-
huge.
I don't even think they should cast someone as big of a name as Dan Stevens. I think it needs to be
Like
like
up and
originally,
come,
like
yeah.
like
Oh, he's also
I
in
think
Florida
that was the
Project.
misstep with Jackie Earl Haley. It was still like
Jackie
needs to
Haley
be
was not the
someone-
problem.
But you
he
know,
wasn't.
He was great.
But what I'm saying is like they should have went with just someone unknown
An
because
unknown.
otherwise it's going to get shit on.
but Robert Englund wasn't unknown. He had V, and V was a
He
massive
did,
hit.
but
So wasn't a
And
no.
V, Eden Alive.
It's not this.
you never
Hmm?
saw it. It's a different era, and you like being in makeup and that it was like totally different. It wasn't like
Sure.
the information wasn't there. Most people aren't
Antiviral.
connecting. Hey, that's Willie on V. Yeah, that wasn't happening in '84.
Anyways, back to Cuckoo. We should probably rate it before
Yes,
we
we
Yes,
get too sidetracked.
yes. Before we forget, what say
Too
you,
late.
Kruger?
I'm a 3.5 out of 5.
All right.
Oh,
I was going,
antiviral. There you go.
that's the one that got me too. I was going back and forth between a 3.5 and a 4. I'm gonna go 3.5 with room to grow for today. So 3.5 out of 5 for me.
I am a 4 out of 5. I really like this one a lot.
I am also a 4 out of 5.
There we go. Cuckoo. And now I'm kind of curious with the next one. I know we didn't all see it, but it's had some strong opinions. Let's just say
I haven't heard anything, so sweet.
popping up. All right. So our next
I might
film-
shock you.
I might. Well, we'll see. All right, I won't say anything. But our next film is Borderlands, which of course is based on the popular video game and is directed by Eli Roth, with some reshoots, I believe, by Tim Miller. Just to give credit to everybody that worked.
Real
on it.
quick, it was written by, I forgot the guy's name, torn apart by Eli Roth and put back together, and then the reshoots were Tim Miller, who is responsible for the first Deadpool and shit like that.
Yes.
Joe Abercrombie was the other writer.
Thank you.
listed.
Oof.
No, that's the that's not his real name. That's a
Oh.
what is that called? Ghostwriting, Dan?
That's his okay. So this was actually written by wait.
When they don't want credit for it, they use that.
Yeah.
Alan Smithy. I didn't see an Alan Smithy on it. That's cool though.
That
Some
it
people
says the
stop
other-
using it.
Joe Crombie. Is that the correct name?
Pseudonym, you mean, is what you're looking for?
Yeah, there you go. Pen name. Thank you, Orc.
Pseudonym or pen name.
All right. Well, what's the okay? Well, those are the names I got.
Yeah. So basically, a lot of people. So in this movie, Lilith, an infamous bounty hunter with a mysterious past, reluctantly returns to her home of Pandora, the most chaotic planet in the galaxy. Her mission is to find the missing daughter of Atlas, the universe's most powerful son of a bitch. Lilith forms an unexpected alliance with a ragtag team of misfits: Roland, a seasoned mercenary on a mission; Tiny Tina, a feral preteen demolitionist; Krieg, Tina's muscle-bound protector; Tanis, the oddball scientist who's seen it all; and Claptrap, a wise-ass robot. Together, these unlikely heroes must battle an alien species and dangerous bandits to uncover one of Pandora's most explosive secrets. All right, so Borderlands.
Mr. Dan. So I am unfamiliar with the property. Never played the game, but I
Never
love Jamie
have
Lee Curtis. I love Baby Ivan Drago. I forgot his real name. Fabian, whatever, the big guy. I should like this movie. I fucking hate it. I checked my phone 4 fucking times. This movie sucks. I was so fucking angry. I don't know if fans of the game would like this. I doubt it. To be like, if I should be able just to come in and enjoy something. I didn't enjoy shit. It looked cheap, or it looked thrown together. This movie is frustrating. because there's a gigantic budget behind this and a bunch of people I love. Eli, fucking love you. What the fuck? This is not for me. I was mad. So no, thank you. I do not like this movie. In fact, I hate it. I was mad watching it. So fuck this thing. That's it.
Okay. All right. So Borderlands. All right. So I knew going in, nothing specific, but I heard a lot of people ragging on this one before it even came out. I'm not familiar with the game, so my review has nothing to do with any preconceived notions of what it should be. All right. So the first thing I'll say with this one, it could have used an R rating.
There's a cut that's out there because apparently there is like a bloody version that Eli made, but someone lost their fucking nuts. But even that, I'm not sure if I want to see. Not to interrupt
Eli, where I'll go with, I'll watch it.
Yeah, so it's like 90 minutes. So I get a strong vibe with this one in particular that there's some story missing. Yet
it was
at
an
the
hour
same
and
time,
42 minutes though, Dan.
Hour 42. Okay, well, even then I get a vibe that there's a lot.
There are some
themes
there, dude. Yeah,
the plot's very, very thin. Like,
the opening fucking fight scene. Oh, she explains it instead of showing it. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Yeah, there's signs that a lot is missing. There was a lot of reshoots. I know there was a budget overrun on this one. All of that is there. Having said that, I didn't hate it as much as I thought I might. In fact, it's really stupid. It's miscast. That's a big issue here. Cate Blanchett is a great actress. Fantastic. I don't quite see her as an action lead.
But see, here's the thing, though, Dan.
5 years old.
But you have to put it in this perspective. She's supposed to look like a video game character. So she has that shape that they like for video game characters in the day.
She's hot. I like Cate Blanchett.
No, that's what I'm saying. But how do video game characters look? They make them super hot for all the perverts. And that's what it's not realistic. That's the biggest thing. And if you look at the images, they look like they're characters. So
could have cast younger, but
that's the thing. But then Dan would be bitching how they all look like children.
She's not bad. It's just she's a little miscast. It's kind of a waste of Cate Blanchett. Like, I feel like this is the one where you can cast like an upcoming. Is she a waste
or is she a miscast? See, I feel like she's.
Well, I'm getting to it.
She's wasting her talents.
Yeah, but I don't think she's. I don't think she's miscast from all the game footage I looked at.
I think you want to go more for a younger, emerging Angelina Jolie type for this role. Now, Cate Blanchett is beautiful. That sort of thing, because this is a mindless movie. A Natasha Henstridge type. You know, somebody like that. It's just, I don't know. Why spend the money on Cate Blanchett? Now she's not she's not awful.
Because Eli wanted to work with her again, obviously.
Kevin, maybe he's banging her. Kevin Hart is totally miscast. There is no reason to have Kevin Hart in this role. It's not even a comedic role for him.
It's obviously a play off the Jumanji casting. Like, it's that type of role.
No,
it's
but there's no. He has very little humor here.
Why? I get it. He sticks out, but I mean, that's like, I think what they're going for.
Also a waste of money. Claptrap is Jar Jar Binks minus the racism. So, like, that character is what it is. I thought
put the racism back in.
I thought Krieg, Roland, and Tanis, those characters barely developed at all. The whole story, I mean, just the girl who's the key to the unlimited power. Like, I've seen that like a billion times recently. But having said that, it's a bad movie, but I wasn't miserable. It wasn't one of these 2.5-hour Marvel films. You know, there's some green screen at times that make $120 million movie look cheap, which is kind of an issue with Hollywood in general. The R rating, I'm sure, would have helped a little bit. But it's a bad movie. But honestly, if I was just watching it on Netflix, I'd say it's perfectly fine. It's
If
Guardians of the Galaxy if you ordered them off Wish.
If this was all with fucking nobodies and on sci-fi, Dad would be loving it. It'd be like it would.
I
Well,
can see
you would
that.
though. It would feel like something closer to.
I'm not hating it so far.
No, I
liked
know,
it
but I'm
more than
saying
you
if it was a bunch of no ones and this was like a a sci-fi movie where a ton of money wasn't spent, I think you'd be able to enjoy it a bit more. I think it would be like, oh well, they were able to pull this off on this budget, but instead we're having like a $200 million budget, and you're like, this is what we get. I think.
Give me a little
And here's
more,
the thing. The thing I keep hearing though about the story is like the first game is like the worst one to adapt. There's like so minimal story, which makes sense. This movie has minimal story, and like everyone says, well,
be a sequel.
yeah, that's the thing. Because I guess like everyone's like, well, they should have started with the third one where the story's like fleshed out. But here,
yeah,
and like watching the movie, you can see it's basically it's a video game. You're not really. It's not a lot of plot. It's just cool settings, doing stuff,
So,
fights, moving.
I've had people push back on that with other movies and saying like, well, video games now do have a lot more story. I don't know when the first Borderlands came out.
Yeah, I don't know, but like that. But if you look it up, people will be talking about how the story's thin on that one, and that's
Ken Grimm,
also.
no, it is not better than Tank Girl. I don't know if Todd agrees, but
I would watch this over Tank Girl.
Tank Girl's got a lot more to it, but
I want that remake. Damn it!
I thought
don't know,
this was it.
I remember.
there's a lot wrong with this movie, but Jamie Lee Curtis, by the way, sucks now.
Yeah.
She's not good. She had even
wasn't
Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I think
She
is
was
a really
good in
good
there.
movie. She was
Dude,
fine,
the
but
scene,
she wasn't
The
good.
scene in the laundromat was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything worthy of an Oscar in that movie.
The scene
I
in the
just said the
laundromat.
laundromat.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Right over your
I
like
know.
Michelle's head.
That's the scene that show. But I get what you mean. Like she's either Laurie Strode or I don't know what the hell character. It's like
She's pointless in this movie.
True Lies. I still want True Lies.
Once upon a time.
35 years ago.
Hey,
30. 30th anniversary this year for True Lies.
There you go.
is it really?
We're old.
Fuck me. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's a dumb B movie. I'm not, it moved well. I was never bored. I mean, it's just action scene after action scene, no real story.
I enjoyed it over the other Skarsgård movie,
Boy Kills World.
Yeah, which I didn't hate either, which is
like that
essentially
one
a video
more.
game movie.
Yeah, I like that one more.
But they feel like it. Yeah, they're like same like color palette and everything. Maybe that's what tricks me, Pugs. Maybe that's why you
it was
like,
bright. Oh, that probably adds to it. Why is it so
turn
fucking
this goddamn
bright?
color down? So I'll make it
Stupid
a black and
crayon
white
box.
cut.
Yeah. Oh, and also, by like, as irritated as I am with this dumb movie, I am sad that it failed that miserably at the box office. That sucks. That sucks for everyone involved.
All right, Eli. All you get is Thanksgiving tuna.
Yeah. And Kevin Hart's, even when they give
Fuck
him
him.
material, he's not funny. He's
sucks.
not funny.
Well,
I don't know why.
Either you like Kevin Hart or you don't. And Dan, you're obviously.
But they cast him as an action star here. Why?
I'm telling you, because of Jumanji.
Branch out, give him a try. He failed. Move on.
He was great in Soul Plane. I will defend that performance till the end.
Yeah.
That was also before he was Kevin Hart, though. But he was still,
that's pretty early. Some love for Tia Carrere in the chat. Gorgeous still. So I would say,
ooh, High School High next week on Farce, which stars Tia Carrere.
Oh yeah,
Lovitz fucks her in that.
You gonna get your cornrows? Todd?
No, when Dan's down here, we'll have him get some. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh,
I don't know if I
could.
I don't know if I could sleep with Tia Carrere if I knew she banged John Lovitz. That'd be weird. Who wants
You're
to be
weird for that
Espo?
issue.
Yeah,
Who cares? I just want to
because
be
you
in
know
her.
what? Every woman you're ever gonna bang has fucked some ugly schlub in the past, man. And if not, you're the ugly schlub.
I want to be the ugly schlub. I don't want to be Eskimo brothers with the ugly schlub. So there you go, Todd.
I know all
I-
about that.
Let's rate it.
All right,
hold
let's
on,
rate it.
first.
Zombie says Sweeney would have been a good choice as Lilith, and Rock should have replaced Hartbeck. I sail as Moxie. All right.
And we're still
Well,
the
anytime
goddamn
Sydney Sweeney
Jumanji
comes
roll. It's still the goddamn.
Yeah, I
Jumanji roll.
never got into these games.
Yeah,
I tried playing the
I
first
think-
one, and I didn't like it.
I think the third one's on the PlayStation. I almost gave it a try. Then I watched the movie and I was like, I'm good.
Did you ever find
Oh, if you
Jetmoto,
had-
Todd?
Yeah, that was on my PlayStation 5, not the other.
Okay.
You
If
need to
you
get Killer
had-
Clowns, bitch.
What?
You need to get Killer Clowns.
I got Killer Clans. I got it the day it came out. You played
Killer
never played?
Clans?
Well,
What game
we
is
haven't
this?
We haven't played.
I know. I played alone.
Hold
I
on, you
haven't
said
played
Killer
before my
Clans,
Killer
not Killer Clowns. Is
Clowns.
Dan in the game?
It's
Clown.
Dan modded it and made it a whole new thing.
Hell yeah, let's play that one.
You shoot ropes now instead of cotton candy.
There's
Oh my
tar,
God.
and feathers. Yeah, good shit.
They,
All right.
you know, Sydney Sweeney. You cast her, and then that piss wash shit. Like it just then you get like the wet T-shirt scene. There you go. Boom.
I don't know what
Uh,
Dan's talking about, but I'm in.
All right,
What do you rate it,
fucking
Pugs?
movie.
I am a generous half star out of 5. Fuck this stupid thing.
Wow.
Dan?
I'd rather watch fucking Endgame like 3 times before I watch this thing again. I fucking hate that movie.
In a row? That's 9 hours.
I know.
You hate Endgame, really?
Yeah, that movie sucks.
I am. There's enough wrong with it. I can't go high. At 2 is fair enough, but
Too super
I wasn't
high.
miserable watching it.
Yeah,
There's- I'll forget about it in a month, but
yeah, that's how I am. Yeah, it's like the only reason I remember that other Skarsgård movie is because of this has the same color palette. Otherwise, that would have already been forgotten, and it has because I keep forgetting the name of
That
it.
one has more blood.
It does, but I will 100% watch a new bloody cut of this if we get one. Indie Phantom 0.5 out of 5.
wow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
with Indy.
nice. Oh
Fist bump
shit,
Indy.
zombie! There's physical copies of Killer Clowns, and I need to get that. All right, fucking threw me off. Oh,
Your
I'm a 2.5.
rating this turd.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was average though.
Okay. Naked Sydney Sweeney, I would have gone up to a 3.
5 fucking stars every time.
All right.
bless
So
you.
up next was our AMC. Was it Scream or Screen Unseen? Did this one qualify for Screen?
No, screen.
Screen. All right. AMC Screen
That should have
Unseen.
put me off. Okay. All right. We'll figure this out, Todd.
I knew it wasn't it before, but I didn't know you were going. I would have warned you.
You
I found that at 4:30. I guess
Okay.
I just messaged Dan. I didn't.
Text me
I didn't know you
anytime.
were. But you know what? Now I don't have to talk about this one alone.
There you go.
Hopefully, it wasn't a waste. But go ahead, Dan.
All right. So from director Austin Peters, Skincare. And in this film, the famed Hope Goldman skincare business faces sabotage when rival Angel Vergara opens a boutique across the streets. Aided by friend Jordan, Hope seeks to uncover who's trying to ruin her reputation. So I did not get out to this one. So hot tag to... And Kruger, I assume you didn't go and see Skincare. I feel like you might be mad, and I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Well, I like
All right,
skin.
so what'd you...
I like skincare more than Borderlands, like a lot more. So that's going in
That's a good
positive.
start.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's fine. It's a comedy of errors that just continues to escalate, and shit goes awry and bad shit happens, and they try to dig themselves out of that hole she created. Performances are fine. Yeah, honestly, this movie was inoffensive. I think I might be a little lenient on it because of how bad of a time I had previously at Borderlands. What's her name? Elizabeth
Elizabeth Banks.
Thanks.
Elizabeth Banks. fucking rocks. I loved her as Rita Repulsa. I wish they would continue that series, but that got shit canned too. This is apparently based on a couple of real events that took place. I don't remember any of this, Todd. I don't know if you do, but yeah, this was fun. I do wish, I do wait for streaming on this one. I don't think you need to leave your house for this by any means. So, but it is worth checking out.
I'm not going to tell you that before the movie's even out tomorrow. But I'm a little more positive than Pugs. But it was, as I said already to you, a very LA picture. It takes place at crossroads of the world. And if you're familiar with LA, I mean, I could tell you a lot of Ruthless records are recorded there and well, before the recording studio moved. But yeah. So it's LA people being LA people and
Pugs
in it. Yeah, it is. And lots of, stuff you recognize, but I did. I was into the story. I didn't know where exactly we were going. You kind of could figure things out. But I was gonna say Nathan Fillion. He's not because when Dan did the thing, he gave him he's not like a lead. He has a decent part, but he's not it's not like a Slither reunion. Just saying that right now.
I think I just tagged him.
I didn't even put that together. That's badass.
There you go. See, I figured. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe that's what gave me a little bit of leeway. But yeah, overall, I did like it. I like the story. I mean, I didn't think I was going to be all about a thing. It's about skincare, but it's really it's not really about that. Yeah, I thought it was a good suspense picture. I think if you can, get out to see it, go. I'm not going to say make it a priority. But if you got, A-list and need something to see, I think check it out.
That felt like a like Natasha Hall, the sequel a little bit.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, it kind of has that just LA feel and kind of yeah. I think Dan would
Dan, I
at
think
least
he'd like
enjoy
it.
Yeah. Kruger,
stay away from this movie. It's not for you.
I mean, it is a suspense, but I mean, it's not like you're racking your brain trying to figure things out. It's just kind of go on the ride with some LA people, and
I'm good.
Yeah.
You should just play a prank next time. Just be like, and then she ripped the spine out the asshole of the other rival skincare. And then get the angry review.
Well, if Dan watched it, we can take him to Crossroads of the World. Also, I found out that the liquor store from Superbad is not that far from a venue on September 7th. So maybe we'll go get a 40.
Fuck yeah.
From the Superbad liquor store.
We'll talk a little bit. I have some questions that I'm not sure what. Yeah, we'll talk later on. Are we? I
don't know. I didn't ask anyone.
My dick in and around her mouth.
We'll talk privately after. We'll skip post. I have a feeling we're running longer tonight. So
okay. All right. So you guys rated it, right?
No. What do you give it, Pugs?
I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5.
Fair enough. I'm a little biased. Well, Pugs might. Well, I'm a 3.5. I think, like I said, if you get a chance to see it, check it out. Definitely at some point. So if you have A-list, you have some time, check it out this week before next week gets busy with everything else coming out.
There you go. All right. So our next film, which is also pretty highly anticipated or dreaded, depending who you are. Don't sue us. Our next film, which I
already changed the name. So
that opening fucking had me rolling, guys.
Dude, I was dying.
1 second. All right. Mickey's Mousetrap, since it's still on. I still see it. So Mickey's Mousetrap. Suck my dick, Walt. From director Jamie.
But if you actually want to find the movie, you need to search The Mousetrap on your digital streamer.
From director Jamie Bailey. It's Alex's 21st birthday, but she's stuck at the amusement park arcade on a late shift, so her friends decide to surprise her. But a masked killer dressed as Mickey Mouse decides to play a game of his own with them, which she must survive. Worst thing to happen to Disney since the alligator ate that kid. Put that on the box. But hot tag if anybody wants to go first. Nobody's raising their our hands on this.
I think Kruger, you're defaulted because it's a slasher.
Yeah, all right. So to be honest with you, I wasn't hating the movie.
Wow.
I wasn't hating it. It is stupid as fuck, but the characters, I don't know if it was just the characters or the setting, but something kept me like interested. But then when I saw the kills and the horrible CGI gore that we got in the fucking movie, and how absolutely stupid the fucking ending is, it made all that time I spent with it like not worth a shit. The movie sucks. Mickey looks pretty fucking dumb. Like the mask kind of sucks. He also has like the dude's beard's like coming out of the mask. It looks fucking so dumb. The kills suck. The characters, I mean, they're your atypical slasher characters. The setting's kind of cool, I guess. You know, it being like an arcade Chuck E. Cheese type of thing, but at the end of the day, you can miss this one. It ain't no fucking blood and honey, like not even goddamn close. Yeah, we'll see though, because there's gonna be more Steamboat Willie movies coming out. David Howard Thornton is playing Steamboat Willie in one of them. So
Screamboat, yeah,
yeah,
Screamboat, I think it's called.
Smart not to
Hopefully
put.
we actually- Go
What
ahead.
were we gonna say? No, I was gonna say smart not to put his name in there because that's gonna be a problem.
But he's Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie, isn't he?
But is he, or is he Steamboat
He
Willie?
might just be Steamboat Willie. Yeah, Screamboat Willie.
I think technically even forever ago.
I
like,
think
he
he's
was
been
Mickey Mouse.
technically billed as Mickey Mouse by people, but I don't think he's called it in that. I think that's like a loophole, and they need to be careful about. And I think that's part of the reason the name of it moved. I was actually paying attention to see if they call him it still in the movie, and they do. But
Mhm.
I do like the way that they used the Steamboat Willie music as the score. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
because I'm used to that. And like the way they use the short, that makes, I'm like, okay, well, so now when we're watching a horror movie, 95 of them are going to be watching Steamboat Willie and then Night of the Living Dead. So you'll at least get a variety on fucking movies watching PD shit.
I wasn't expecting a single good thing to be said tonight. I'm shocked.
Really?
Well,
Yeah, I'm the same way. I thought it was fine. It's not like it's.
Oh, I didn't think
is
it was
short
good.
Bus. Okay, it is short bus friendly for fucking sure. The way they explain everything that goes down, it's just like deal with it, and I kind of like that they're like unapologetic. These are the rules of our movie. You accept them or fuck off. How now?
Now, if the guy would have been a member of one of the Disneyland social clubs, that would have been. He had the jacket on too. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that earlier when we were talking about the social clubs, Dan. They were like a Disneyland thing, not like World.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
specifically Disneyland thing.
I do
California
think
Rex
the
gangs
imagery of Steamboat Willie is fucking completely wasted. So that is an asinine move on their part. I really hope Screamboat actually takes place on a boat, but I don't know. Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, other than that, this is a pretty standard, like, even that's fucking hard. It follows slasher rules to a T, but like lighthearted, almost PG-13 style. Because there was barely any blood in this. That could have helped it a lot. Dumb, but I had fun. I think I just enjoyed how bad it was that it went all the way around. Because I'm not offended by it. The only thing I think it really suffers is like it's wasted IP with the lack of Steamboat Willie.
And yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Like it's wasted. Like this is the first people to do it, and already out of the box, it's a dud.
Yeah, it could have been like a Chuck E. Cheese type character. It didn't have to be Mickey related.
You could tell that this was rushed quick. I think this movie's a fucking piece of shit. And bear in mind, I'm somebody that I don't dislike this trend. Why not? Make a dumb slasher, Winnie the Pooh, Mickey. My issue with this is nothing fucking happens. You're almost an hour into this movie before we even see an on-screen kill from Mickey. and they all suck. But this movie is boring. The only expectation I have out of something like this, and it's simple, I want to see Mickey doing fucked up shit, killing people in fucked up ways. You know, in my opinion, you might as well go full on. Like, I want to see Mickey in a New York Ripper maniac kind of movie. I want Mickey with
that's Donald's
that's
area.
Donald.
And there you go. There's the Versus movie. I want Mickey with a necklace made out of severed tits. Like, I want to go hard in the paint.
The problem is once you change the costume, you're at risk of getting sued because the only thing that's public domain is Steamboat Willie.
That's fine. He can do that. All that dressed as Steamboat Willie. That's not a big deal. But here's my thing. This movie's boring. There's no excuses for this sort of thing to be boring. And show me some kills, even if they're CG kills. Again, this is stupid territory.
All you need is a goddamn Mickey mask, some tits and some blood, and there you go. That's all.
Well, and obviously they don't give us tits, but they don't even give us the blood, dude. Like, there's no excuses for this sort of thing to be boring. It's Mickey killing people in a Chuck E. Cheese. Like, come on, you can give us some low budget.
I wasn't bored. I like the characters. I think that's an issue for you. You don't like these stupid assholes.
The characters are irrelevant. If they were dying in creative ways, fine. I could care less. I have no expectations.
I still think you would care.
They put one person on this mini roller coaster, and you're thinking like, okay, there's going to be something cool that's going to happen here, and nothing fucking happens. Like, there's off screen. There's, you know, the only real true kill in the entire movie is like at the very end. Like,
and CGI.
Yeah, and again, the CG is fine because I'm not expecting gold with something like this. Screamboat is probably not going to be gold. I think that will give us some kills, hopefully. So my bar is very low, and this failed across the board. The only thing I thought was funny was the opening Star Wars text
so good
about not suing us.
That put me in a good mood, dude.
They use the same, and they use the same generator I used to make the UEW. What I could tell by the music.
Yeah, I mean, dude, and again, I'm the type of person that should like this. You know, I like the Winnie the Pooh movies. Because, again, that gives me that basic thing. I'm seeing Winnie the Pooh killing people, Piglet doing fucked up shit. Boom, simple. You know,
this wasn't actually that character doing it, though. He's in a mask.
Whatever. I mean, even whether it's him or not. And also, what the fuck? Mickey is epileptic or something in this? Flashing flashlights fuck with them?
Do you not know that?
It's a real.
No photos are flashing lights. You not know that from every Disney experience?
That's
no flash photography?
Well,
because it's going to make Mickey have a seizure, God damn it. Insensitive Dan.
It's that and the fact that it used to be a reel-to-reel guy.
He's also fucked in that Versus movie with Pikachu. So that I just holy shit.
Pikachu joke.
Because anime makes kids have seizures, Todd. It's a 90s reference. I don't know. You're old, Todd. You should have gotten that one. Somebody's laughing out there.
I've never watched it.
I don't know. I mean, even when we have a fight scene and Mickey's just hitting somebody with a hockey stick, like it's lame, dude. Like 1 hour and we get some weak slit throat, and then that just
makes me laugh right now.
I thought this was terrible.
Was this after maybe you relaxed a little for the day?
Who are you talking to? Pugs, I think.
It was post Borderlands, and I was enhanced. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It was post Borderlands, and I had an edible. So by all means.
Okay, that probably helped a bit.
We also had a dark ride in the background that's not utilized. Like something, like, you know, guys, come on, some creativity. If you don't have money for the kills, fine. The CG decapitation, cool. Like that, no issues with that whatsoever. I know this thing is going to be cheap as fuck. But it is boring. It delivers on nothing. And I'm not going to waste any more time with it. I mean, it is a
Rate it.
0. A 0. Fuck this movie. Yeah, fuck it. And fuck Disney too. Because maybe they interfered. I don't know. This is way lamer. Maybe they put
I
this
said
out
nothing about our Lord and Savior, the mouse. So
I
was all
bet
him.
About the mouse
I bet Disney like pulled like they paid them. Let's get a really shitty one out first so nobody pays attention to
Oh,
Scream
they
Road.
put it. They're like, no one's
Yes.
gonna want to do it now.
Yes, you take everything good about it out. Here's $1 million.
Well, here's the lucky thing. Disney just like when they didn't sue the other Tomorrow. What's it called? Not End of Tomorrow. The one they shot in Disneyland at Disney World.
Yeah, the black and white
oh,
one. I can't remember the fucking name.
Escape from the
Escape
from
from
Tomorrow. Yeah, they're going to be very.
That's a great film.
They're going to be very selective who they sue. So unless they really cross that line, they're not going to make a peep. They might send some letters to make names disappear from the titles, but like, because they know once they
Are you
sue
suggesting they kill these actors, Todd? Is that
no. I'm saying once the mouse sues someone, they know it's going to be a big deal, so they're not going to sue them unless they really fuck with their. They might do some other shit, but there won't be any lawsuits unless, they have to. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna send some.
You don't know who you're fucking with, huh?
Basically,
Do the South Park episode where he deals with Jonah, the Jonah brothers.
He's gonna be fucking a pangolin, dude.
Mickey's bald steep in a pangolin, like calling his lawyer.
I got
these motherfuckers to suffer.
I can't even lie and not say I've gotten a letter from the mouse. It was Halloween 6 related, but that's an old story.
We're neighbors. Fuck. I'm higher than Dan. Yeah, I'm a 2 out of 5. I didn't find this as boring as fucking Borderlands. So
how are we the same rating, Bugs? I'm a 2 out of this one also.
I liked it. It was fine.
I don't get you guys.
I'm a 1.5 out of 5.
I'm shocked even a 1.5. This was a 0.
Dude, I didn't mind the fucking characters and like I like the setting enough.
Yeah, and it follows the first two acts for a fucking slasher to the T. Like we should like that shit.
Well, I know we got one everyone
All right.
loves coming up next.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
you have to do a little speech before, Dan?
Yes. So, going way back, pre-Flesh Wound, it's one of the things I hate the most is getting contacted by filmmakers that I don't personally know already. When I know it's like something they shot with change in their couch. And just asking to review a movie. And one way I feel bad because it's like I know it's like if it's good, I want to highlight it, but I don't want to shit on something that cost a trip to McDonald's to make. So I'm just gonna say, like, I'm gonna give my honest opinion on this one.
Which we always do.
Yeah, all you had to say, Dan, was if you send us our movie to review it, we're going to give you our honest opinion. That's all you had to do.
You need to be insulting and being like, I spent McDonald's money on this fucking movie.
Dan's like sitting down to have this fucking whole conversation. I'm like, no, I told him to say 2 sentences.
Yeah, I didn't like the fact you're like, I don't like filmmakers contacting me. We love that shit. By all means, send us your shit. Just be prepared. We may be prepared.
Yeah, all it is. Yeah, we're going to
Yes,
always review film honestly.
Of course.
We're not the horror society. That's whore. We're not whores.
We're not whores.
Jesus Christ, Dan.
All right. Well, so the movie is Dariuss from writer-director Guerrilla Metropolitana, which if that is your real name, cool fucking name. Gonna say it's not, but
I think it's his directing name because he was the one that contacted me. I think he said he was the director.
okay. So there's a synopsis for this, and there's no way there's that much story in the movie, but I'm gonna read it. The loss of a young girl, her family devastated. A remote house in the quiet English countryside of Essex. Each affected family member deals with much pain and loss differently. A hand camera, a woman, high heels, hair scalps, and a child. What is such a terrible... I'm doing my best. I'm just reading this as written. What such a terrible tragedy can cause to an ordinary middle-class family is unbelievable. That's good enough. Whatever. There is no story to
Unspeakable, sickening, and perverse cinematographic voyage of blood, bodily fluids, and madness, like never seen before. Partially filmed with the use of a meta camera and guerrilla filmmaking style to recreate a whole new shocking level of ultra realism where underground and dark erotic blend together in a unique way where the author director creates a mirror effect story with no room for sanity. This is Dariuss.
Thank you.
Shout out to Kyle Wilde and Ozzy V for influencing Todd.
I'm already gutted for your spot bucks.
I will say one nice thing. There is one girl in particular that's naked in this. And there you go. Nice ass. Other than that,
Jesus,
I have nothing good to say.
That's kind of disrespectful.
No,
That's
not that
very
one.
nice. Oh.
What was that?
So there's
We're gonna
two.
be meeting.
So you're not going to count that nudity, Dan? Slightly
No, I said there was
disrespectful.
two. There was one that I preferred. You
I'm
guys.
so not sending this shit to the director. Fuck.
Oh, we said we were going to be honest, and if you've hopefully you watched our show before you sent it to us.
Hey, it's
Yeah, I don't think he did.
it's an exploitation film. I'm gonna compliment some nice nudity. There you go.
Fair enough.
I can
I'll
qualify
agree.
this as an exploitation film. Well, for me, this is simple. I didn't give a shit about Skinamarink. This has more going on, but I still didn't give a shit about this story. There's visually interesting enough if you're into that sort of thing, to like visual art, but there's no story to keep you involved or keep me invested. So it's a no from me. Did not like it. Did not enjoy it.
Nudity is a plus indie, but I think it should have been more abundant. I will be honest. I let my high kick in, and there was pretty cool visuals, but the story was non-existent. That was my biggest thing. I mean, there's like eye for cool visuals is what I see, but story wise, it wasn't anything there for me.
I mean, the grandma finger blasts a girl. So
Yeah, which I think is their daughter, which is kind of gross. But I mean, it is extreme. But like the gore and everything. I mean, this is again extremely low budget. Basically, I'm assuming like a 3-man production or something. They went ambitious with it, but it's style over substance. So, and there's just sound effects that are like, I think like public domain, like sound effects that you can like download that I just noticed throughout the whole movie.
You'll hear some of them on YouTube channels.
Yeah, that was just kind of threw me off and kind of took me out of the movie and what it was going for. So I didn't really have a great time with it, but I did kind of appreciate like the story he was going for, but I don't think there was enough there for it to, just get itself over.
Yeah, this should have been a short. That's the thing with these like basically plotless movies with just a bunch of random. There's a guy that licks food off his lips for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, guys, come on, condense this into a 10-minute short. It does and it's only a little over an hour. So, but that gives you an idea how padded this is. 10 minutes. Hey, I will roll with you for the granny finger blasting, all of the weird shit you got to throw in here. The grief over the baby. I mean, this one was a tough one to sit through because of, again, it's an hour of basically nothing happening. But as Kruger said, I guess it does still qualify as an extreme horror movie. I mean, there are some guts pulled out of a pussy. So there's that. They keep cutting to like pictures of the Virgin Mary and all this crap.
I have
in
to say,
between,
the one time you fucking got to get all arty, and I just wanted a straight seed. No, we got to.
Yeah.
The essays all f up.
Yeah. This one, yeah, it's just too. You know what? 5 minutes, you could do this. You could cram everything that happens here in 5 minutes and have a nice short for yourself before you're ready to shoot a real feature film. So that's where I'm at. I
See, my thing is like I said, I liked what I saw, but I didn't get like a story. Like I'd be interested to see what they can do with like a full, proper story, like something fleshed out. I totally give them another shot.
yeah.
This one, didn't connect with me at all. There, like I said, it was some cool visuals, but just the lack of story made it a difficult thing for me to get through. So
There you go. I am going to be nice and give it. You know what? I'm going to round it up to 1 star and just say maybe you have potential for the second film. But this too long, guys.
I co-sign 1 star.
There you go.
I like this more than Borderlands, but you're gonna get the same rating. 0.5 star out of 5 for me.
well, I'm gonna give it the 1 that everyone else gave it, and I'm gonna give them an extra half just for having a BBW in there. There you go.
My 1 was for the ass, for the booty, Tad.
All right. Well,
All
there
right.
we go. One more.
Oh,
I
are we
forgot
down
to
to
say
it?
during fucking Mousetrap, I did appreciate how they reuse the 7 lights that they have for every fucking scene. Did you guys pick up on that? It's just hilarious. Any Phantom, fuck Disney. They are taking out the Muppets 3D flick.
They're
They're taking out.
Yeah, well, it's already gone at the California one, Muppet Vision 3D, but they're getting rid of the one in Florida eventually because they figured out where I want to say it was the Toy Story Land's going to be in the same place. But what's cool about that one is it's on YouTube.
Sacrifices must be made.
But it's like it's on YouTube, but you can also watch it in like true 3D. So that's cool. So I better make sure it's going to probably disappear one day. So yeah,
Right.
that's fucked up. It's also the last thing Jim Henson like had a hands-on like anything Muppets on was Muppet Vision 3D.
Okay, well, earlier I said sacrifices must be made, but if it's the last thing that he's done, leave it alone. Like, move it somewhere else.
Honestly, I get it. Times put it on Disney Plus. Let people watch. It's like the T2 3D experience is gone. Like, and that was like supposed to bridge the films, and you can't yes, you can go watch it on
stopped
YouTube.
making the one he was going to, but still,
Yeah,
it's horseshit. I never looked for it on YouTube. I got looked at.
oh, it's there.
Look at that.
There's tons of I have some preservations side. But anyway, last time hearing it took me a long time to get over wrong sounding Muppets. It's not till now that oh yes, sorry. Go ahead.
Last time hearing Henson as Kermit.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Classic joke. What's wet, green, and smells like a pig? Kermit's finger. Come on, you've heard that joke before. Classic. And even Todd's trying not to laugh, but it's still funny.
Because that joke is sizes now.
It's his finger. What size is his fucking finger?
He's fingering a fat bitch. That's why it's fucking fat size.
All right, we have one more then.
All right. So our next film is a
fat bitches. We do love you.
Our next film is a documentary from directors Steve J. Adams and Sean Horler, and it is Satan Wants You. It tells the story of how the satanic panic of the 1980s was lighted by Michelle Remembers, a memoir by a psychiatrist and his patient. People that write these, man. The book relied on recovered memory. The book relied on recovered memory therapy to uncover Michelle's abduction by baby-stealing Satanists. All right. So if you're unfamiliar with this case, a lot of people credit it as being like the first thing that kind of really kicked off the insanity that led to the McMartin trial and a bunch of different cases. I've always been fascinated with the Satanic Panic era. And as a podcaster that's interviewed in here, Sarah Marshall, she said, patient zero of the Satanic Panic, Michelle Smith. So any of you familiar with this case before you went into the documentary?
Not like the back of my hand or anything, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, I knew like it was like the patient zero.
Yeah. It's a, you know what's funny about this one?
It's always the goddamn white women.
Oh, there was a black family, I believe, that had a big Satanic Panic. I have to figure out who it is now, but I can see in my head. It wasn't always the white women, Tad, but they fell for it.
I was talking about the patient zero, but okay.
Yeah, well, Sally Jesse Raphael, Geraldo, who like reached very epic levels of stupidity.
So what you're saying is if Wendy Williams would have been around then it would have been
Wendy Williams would have made Satanic Panic a black thing, yes.
She has a Lifetime movie, a biopic.
Is she really?
Yes.
Is it out already?
It's been out a while.
Oh my god. Does she fart in it?
I don't know. Coming soon to Hit Approved.
Yeah.
So it just always amazed me like what people will buy. Anytime I revisit some of these cases, it's like it's so like they go so over the top with some of the shit that supposedly happened. And there's a couple small details that I forgot about this case, but I was, familiar with it. So, I know where it's going.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Poor daycares. They were like,
oh yeah.
It's just because they were new at the time too. They all go, ooh.
Yeah, like all daycares were run by Satanists.
Fucking kids.
Indictment, the McMartin trial. That's a really good. I think it was an HBO original with James Woods. I recommend that. But the hysteria that was around. I mean, and you're listening to some of these stories, and it's like, and then they smash my teeth out and shit in my mouth, and like they keep going and going, and I'm like, there's no damage on you.
Yeah.
Like, based on what you're
so
describing,
you're minimalizing their trauma.
I am not. I'm saying like
they must have had super healing abilities like other people.
And what's wild about this one is how it is, where it was eventually debunked, which was quite simple. And I know we're in this case, and we're talking spoilers because this is an actual case. So I mean, it's not really spoilers, but if you want to know nothing, I guess go into the doc. But
people were words I can't say anymore. Though I could have perfectly said it what they were in the 90s, but god damn it, they were.
Yeah, small town. This is the Canadians though, so it wasn't really an American thing. Canadians blame Canada for Satanic Panic.
God damn Canadians with their Satan and all that shit. They're a boot.
Yeah.
South Park is 27 years old, guys.
That's all.
There's a pentagram behind that maple leaf.
97, right?
97. Yeah. We're coming. We're getting close. But yeah, no, like you're listening to like the news, and the news is still stupid. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it's like,
oh no, we're gonna look back at how stupid our news was, like we look back on Satanic Panic.
Well, we're already there, though. We know it's stupid.
Most of us will time.
Yeah, well, but we're gonna realize how stupid it was.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're still around. I don't know. But this, I mean, the whole thing. Like, I'm just like, my God, you're fucking adults. Like, I love when they
better than the children option.
I love when they cut to Sally Jesse Raphael audience, and you're sitting there, and it's like, and then they forced us to eat the goat's head, and it's like, and they're all like these moms. It's like, Like they're
It's this-
buying every word of it. It's
It's this,
The fetus
It's
stuff is what got me.
they have the same faces though back in the days when they used to send like 2 Live Crew out on those shows too. Oh,
oh, dude. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I'm listening to this and I'm just like, come on, guys. Like, wow. And of course,
Ben
Yeah,
Grimm says
no,
modern
like-
day Salem's Witch trials. Yeah.
yeah. I don't. Do you think we're beyond this, Todd, or will we get another Satanic Panic run?
No, like
You
they
think?
even
It's just
like everything they've done means nothing. That's like I mean,
you can't
spoiler, that's
address
what they are.
that.
Yeah.
Specifically Satanic Panic. I know there's the Pizzagate stuff, but that's a different hysteria.
No, it's all the same. It's all the same hysteria. It's just something different, and it's always to do with the children. It's the same fucking thing every fucking time. It's like Caesar's always talking about the children. It's always about it's a fucking thing. It's the what they need to use to get people like, oh well, yeah, whatever you say, it's the children. It's fucking stupid and
Fuck them
close every
kids.
time. Yeah,
Sounds like
Satan's
mad
not
at
trying to
Caesar
steal your
now.
children. Kruger's been waiting for how long? He's still waiting. So,
I did the whole planted memory thing, and
yeah.
I mean, I try and like look back. I'm like, okay, they didn't have
MK
smartphones. They didn't have
I-
small town people could be naive, but like when it really just like got to a point where I was like, there's evidence of you at school when you were supposedly like being like just like fucking brutalized. Again, stuff that like would be obvious. You would be you wouldn't be able to talk if some of this stuff
Well, they didn't
happened.
have DNA then, so they weren't smart.
Well, hey, best-selling book and a toured for multiple years before anybody debunked it.
You know what's funny
Yeah.
about it though? It wasn't. Satanic Panic only really ended because insurance companies like, nah, we're not paying this insurance bullshit for people to talk for hours. Like that's what ended it. It wasn't because like we got smarter. Just insurance new cases. Like yeah, that's it's literally. Now it's yeah.
Dude, the mic
But it's
drop
a
was- we didn't get smarter. Yeah.
But it's
Got dumber.
Yeah. it's so bizarre. Now I love reading about this stuff. I'm into it for the entertainment value. Like
Oh yeah.
I love going back and watching like some of this old stuff. It's fascinating. But it's like the Scientology stuff. I'm like, there's actual like evidence and quotes from the former
Dan,
leader.
I don't think we should be disproving religions on here, Dan. That's not what we do. So
Okay. Oops. Damn, Todd. Todd's
well,
standing
no,
up.
because I don't like your fucking Christian Catholic bullshit where you
I'm
fucking
not.
shit on Catholic when you'll
Yeah.
shit on fucking Scientology, but yet you have your miracle birth baby that
I don't
that's
have a
normal.
miracle birth, baby. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. So I don't want your religious hate because you're one.
Yeah.
See, if I
I
want to hate,
hate
that's
them.
okay.
Hate them all.
Because I hate them all. They're all can
We don't
fucking
see-
suck a dick. Yeah. So, yeah, no, Dan, no, you cannot talk shit on Scientology while you believe.
I don't know if this is a true
miracle
religion or not,
fucking-
but there's a section of people out there that worship big butts, and I get behind that.
But you
Literally.
also know not to trust.
The Church of the Big Ass.
Praise be. Fuck yeah, a camper. Drop. Can I say that? Am I gonna get a fatwa?
We don't want to die, Crack Rock. So.
So now you're free to talk about other people's religions.
Yeah. In that case.
Here it is. The bigotry slips through. Fuck yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
And that's why I said no talk about religions. Because you can't be with one and then just talk shit on all the other ones. Talk about how dumb they all are, and yours is
All right,
just
I
as
mean,
dumb.
since I'm going to say this again, though.
My God,
That
kick your
was
God's
born.
ass.
This was all born within. There's people that were walking. the
So
earth
what?
right
Who
now.
cares when it was born? Mormon was
It's
fucking
not
born.
ancient. You can make
No.
shit up when it's ancient. You can't make stuff up.
Okay, so
something
they're all
created.
made the fuck up. What the
Well,
fuck does it
they're
matter when they were made up?
ancient.
I don't give a fuck if it was made up
Where's
yesterday
the
or 1,000
Kruger
years.
fucking
It's still
heart
saying
rate
the old
thing?
dumb fucks
We need to
believe
change
in
it
some
for time.
bullshit to make you feel better. That's all it fucking is. There's
Ancient.
no one up there.
What about down there?
I want to clip. There's no one up there. There's no one up
If
there.
there is somebody
I don't know
down
if you can see
here,
my face.
that's who I worship.
There you go.
I'm just saying it's not ancient, Todd.
It
You
doesn't
can
matter if
disprove
it's
it.
fucking ancient. It's all fucking made up.
If I say in the year number 3, like a dinosaur fucked a pangolin,
All that
you
year
can't
number
prove
is
it.
made up too, Dan. That's just the first day.
I'm not fighting for it. I'm just saying Scientology. You can. Prove
Todd's going Don Vito nuclear right now.
I'm just gonna start poking this bear every time because angry shows get clicks.
Well, because of that,
There.
Todd's gonna calm down. Watch.
Todd's gonna just show up with a.
Just wait, dude. Todd's gonna slip.
He's gonna find religion.
When you're down here in a couple of weeks, Todd's gonna slip me an envelope, and you're gonna wonder why and find out.
Damn.
I'm taking the locks
But I
off the doors too.
You know what's ironic? So much fighting, and we all love this doc, which is on Tubi, by the way. If I neglected to say that,
Yes,
so
and I do think it's very well worth watching. You can, because we're just going to randomly
is.
talk about how I almost said it, how dumb Satanic Panic was in the 1980s and 90s. Because
It was good for rock and roll, but just had reverse.
Hey!
And rap.
just yeah. Well, that was they didn't blame Satan. That was a whole nother thing. That was,
We got there.
to be fair, half the
six.
stuff they said about rap was correct. There was a
Broken
little
clock.
bit of government involvement. There was a little thing going on, but
did
Clean
dumb question because you're older, and I'm trying to remember. Tipper Gore was just rap. She never got into Satanic Panic, did she?
Yeah, she did.
I don't remember.
Did she?
Yeah, it was adjacent to it. Yeah,
Fuck her. Fuck
yeah.
Claire. Fucking
She
what's
gave
the
us a
fucking
sticker, dude.
C. Thomas Bucks or what? Calvin
The
Reverend
fucking-
Calvin Butts. That
Oh,
motherfucker.
that asshole. The fucking sticker made it cooler to fucking buy a CD. So thank you, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Let's say you knew the good shit. Although my original version.
No,
of
I
Straight
don't
Outta
want that
Compton
one. The one
does
with this
not
one,
happen.
please. No. Oh.
Oof.
Oh, fun fact: the Murder Dolls' second record, "Women and Children Last," is the only record to ever have 2 parental advisory stickers.
On purpose.
Yes. Yes.
No, they Tipper Gore should have listened to Deviant
You-
Vulture Skulls.
Do you
Oh,
remember
yeah.
when the sticker changed? It
Rope
used to be
trick.
parental advisory explicit lyrics, and then it became explicit content.
No, I know, but
Yeah,
I do know that happened. I did never fucking notice.
I
or pay
remember
attention.
it was like, yeah.
I'm trying to
Confidence under
remember.
pressure.
Welcome, Tony, movie chappy, Neil Blomkamp.
Congrats.
Good to see you.
Let's see.
What's up?
First, second, and
Thoughts
none.
on Black?
It's gonna have lyrics. See, watch, look.
On Michael Mann, Blackhead.
God damn it, it's not gonna show. Well, this one says lyrics.
Yeah, it's
This is
tough
lyric.
to.
Uh,
I don't know if I saw Black Hat, Tony. I'm trying. Wasn't
Fear of a Black Hat?
Black Hat. I know the movie. Chris Hemsworth,
Oh,
right?
he took it back,
Oh, Michael Mann's Black Hat.
but he
Oh, okay.
retracted.
I don't.
Well, he doesn't care anymore. So,
Okay. I don't know what happened.
but Neil Blomkamp's the shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than religion.
Did we rate the fucking doc?
We didn't even finish. You went into side rant.
Well, it's good. It's very good. It covers all the bases. Start to finish.
Todd's
It's
so
great.
angry he doesn't know where he is right now.
I'm not angry.
Well, I was
You
just
seem
rating
pretty
that.
fucking angry.
It's called passion, Dan. When I do not believe in religion, but I do believe in the
Strongly.
hypocrisy that religion creates, and I will not let you push that hypocrisy on our program. Because
I'm
you
gonna
cannot
buy
believe
you
in one fairy tale and shit on another. And I don't give
I'm
a
gonna-
fuck when the origin date was. I'm gonna
I'm
call
gonna
you out
buy
every
you-
time.
I'm gonna buy you a Buddy Christ for Christmas.
I love Kevin Smith, so I want.
That's
all
there
right.
you go. So you have something religious
Yeah.
there, Dad. There you go. The Buddy Christ. I did have this in my notes. Do any of you remember the 3-hour Geraldo special on satanic crimes in the U.S.? That's when the term breeders came up. Breeders for satanic sacrifices, which they go into this in this doc quite a bit. That one, I'm sure you can watch it on YouTube, but if you really want to see peak stupid, watch that.
Which one?
That 3-hour special, Satanic Crimes
Oh.
in the U.S. It was a Geraldo thing.
Well, there is another thing that I think I was going to float here, and fuck it, we're going to float it right now. There is another little thing that they showed. I'm trying to pull it up so I have the exact name. The Law Enforcement Guide to Satanic Cults, which was there. We can watch that whole thing on Patreon, Dan. The whole, it is pretty entertaining. It's like a half hour. So coming soon to Patreon.
Oh, Brian Trash brings up Bible, man. Todd, patrons, you need to torture Todd and make.
See, I'll watch that. I'm just gonna tell you. I mean, I'm not gonna. You guys see how I am with like exorcism stuff. I'm very, I can. I'm getting better.
There you go.
As long as
it
the
just has
movie's
to have Russell Crowe in it.
I like Willie Ames too. He's no Scott Baio, but
this is true. So yeah.
See, I know who Bible Man is. I'm hip.
I have. Oh man, I'll talk. Well, I'll talk about it. On Patreon.
If we do that show, Jesus Christ is my N-word has to be the song we use. That's
Okay.
a great fucking video.
You haven't seen that, Todd?
Oh yes, I have. My wife sent it to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She had to ask me if it was real. I had to be like, I mean, it's real, but I mean, it wasn't like
an actual religion where they do that.
Yeah. Now, if they did, maybe I would change my tone on religions. I did drive by the old church I went to. I was like, I remember I went there. See, I'm not like Dan. I actually experience what I shit talk on. I don't just like give my opinion on a movie before I see it. I went to church. I know, fuck that place.
Flesh Wound Mass coming soon.
I was raised Catholic. Oh, Flesh Wound Mass is not a bad idea. A Sunday morning show.
Now I'm not
Fuck the
against
Sabbath.
I'm not against us starting our own religion.
Ooh.
Tax exempt. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
How many do you have to
We're gonna
get?
worship big butts.
Join our church on Patreon.
And then and then the devil can be the one telling us not to trust them. Or their
What? How? So big butts is like your gimmick for a church. What is like the holy butt though?
The hole.
Like, no, the holy butt. Like the
Oh, like
butt.
the ultimate ass?
Yeah, you got to have the ultimate ass up there. What's like the?
Well,
what's
I think
the figurehead?
Well,
I think
it'll be AI generated now.
No, I don't want AI generated ass. This has got to
Too
be
fucking
like,
bad. Jesus was drawn. It's the same shit.
Dan's not. Don't tell him he wasn't a white man with long blonde hair.
We're
Gonna
just talking the
In
Jesus
the
didn't
desert?
have blonde hair, Todd.
Whatever it is. You know what? He didn't have. Oh, I guess there was a Jesus, but he looked
Yeah,
more
without
like.
blonde hair, Jesus is not like platinum blonde in the. Damn, Todd.
Aryan
Billy
Jesus
Idol
is my
is
Jesus. Billy Idol? Hell yeah.
Billy Idol is Jesus. There you go.
It's a nice day for a
Whose ass are we worshiping right now? We got to pick somebody. If we're
It's
starting
just
this
asses in
church,
general.
Yeah, because
No.
everyone's gonna have their own ass, Dan. You're not gonna
We have a
universally pick
movie
an
to
ass.
rate.
You're not fucking though. You wouldn't be. You all right? If you are religious, you're praying to Jesus,
Asses.
Muhammad,
No,
whoever. There is
Only-
there is a centerpiece ass.
Ben got it. It's BBW Jesus. Done.
There we go.
We need a real person though with ass.
No,
Move
we
on,
don't.
Dan.
Because it's made the fuck up.
Nina Hartley's ass. We gotta
Perfect.
worship.
No,
like an
because
actual
I don't
ass.
want. No, I don't want Nina Hartley's ass. I don't like Nina.
That's his
Hartley's ass.
religion. You can't put that on him.
Well, then that's what I'm.
You
see,
can
that's what
call
I'm saying.
dibs
No,
on
he
this.
wants to
Maybe
get the
I'm the
universal love.
chosen one. Maybe I am
Move
the
on.
chosen one. I
All
got
right, there we go. Pugs, what do you give the movie?
This is a 4 out of 5. If we rated it to 6, I would give it 3 6s.
All right, Dan.
Am I unmuted? I am unmuted. Nina
wouldn't have
Hartley's
asked
ass is official. I
Okay, and I give it a 4 also because Dan's gonna be a shitbag. Okay, I don't care, Dan. No more talking for you. We already know I can read the descriptions too now, motherfucker.
Van Grimm says, "Marry the Stallion." A little too dark for me, but I like your energy.
But I'm not disapproving of Nicki Minaj's ass. But I think Pugs will have a problem with that.
Too dark for
God.
me, but I'm not gonna disapprove.
I'm just going off the ass. I'm not
shape?
going. Yes.
Oh, you fucking Miss Incredible.
There you go. I
Fight
think
me,
you
dude.
can
may
get a
not-
religion started with that one.
you may
And
not
a
like
Disney
the whole-
MC.
Dude, she can
You may-
stretch herself. That is on purpose. She knows what she's doing.
We're talking stretching. Belladonna is going to be the one we're worshiping.
I
but-
never.
Belladonna,
liked-
how
See,
can you
this is-
joke? Belladonna's an angel. She makes you feel like the only person in the room.
She is. You got a lap dance from Belladonna, right, Pugs?
I've had her on me. She didn't dance. I've had a lap dance from Tegan Presley. And you know what? Real talk, if we're doing it, that's who I would worship. That ass is
There you go.
fucking amazing.
Tegan Presley.
Yep.
I'm not hating. If you don't like the whole package, though, there's no denying Nina Hartley's ass.
I'm
So-
denying Nina Hartley.
Yeah, I never.
What if we have ass apostles? Like they're not worship, but they're like saints.
What if we just have none of that and you can just worship ass? Because you know what? Someone might want to worship a man's ass, and that's okay with me, Dan. So we don't need to put fucking Megan Thee Stallion as our ass
that's
just so
fine.
everyone has an ass. It's whatever ass you envision, Dan. Maybe someone wants a
That's
flat
not a
ass. That's
church
okay
thing.
too.
You can like whatever kind of ass you
Do not
want.
base my religion on your fucking Catholic bullshit.
You can't go to a. It doesn't have to be Catholic, Todd. You can go to
Yeah,
anything.
it's true, Dan.
You
Me
can't.
and Zombie are starting to
I-
turn tits.
Sydney
I
Sweeney.
can't show up
All right,
to a
there,
mosque
done. We're
and
already
just.
done now.
I can't show up to a mosque and be like, you know what? I'm just going to worship Chuck down the street. It doesn't work that way. The
again,
holy
crack
ass.
rock. Big
you're
crack
trying
rock.
to turn our pure bred religion into some propaganda bullshit and just mock or just model it after all these other bullshit religions that already exist. Dan, you cannot be in my religion.
So you
You're
were
going to try to bring in
this guy.
goddamn
If I feel,
See, all religions cause
I
wars. There's one
feel-
happening right now.
if I feel the Holy Spirit of the ass flowing through me,
Nope.
there's nothing you
Diarrhea.
can do. You don't kick me out. You're not like the ass.
You're not
pope.
allowed.
Come on.
You're,
I am
Lucifer, you're,
Excommunicating me.
you're being exiled. Fuck out.
Ass
Get off my
pope
lawn.
You've
t-shirt.
been voted
coming.
out. We're gonna have
I'm not-
vote outs now. That's our
Oh,
religion.
Kruger, did you want to talk about the documentary?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. Well, then that
Yeah,
makes
Good
He's
host would have known that.
satanic.
'Cause you already told us. So, but fucking Dan.
I don't remember everything that people.
There we
watch.
go.
I'm sorry.
Sir Crucifix a lot.
There you go. You
Okay,
might.
Props to the Ed Kemper.
I'm going to talk to Caesar. Caesar will
no.
join my.
What is that gonna do?
religion. I'm going to
He's
get
in a
more.
cult already, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit. At least
Hold on.
There's going to be more. I'm going to get more members to my ass religion. Nina Hartley's going to seal the win for me too.
No, dude, you're just gonna touch everybody. Like,
That's what
Look at that
that's what
goddamn
he's starting it.
That's fucked up. This is
The real
either going to
reason
be
he
the
wants to
most
start it.
popular show we've ever done or the most hated. Maybe both. I don't know. I think we just did Patreon on this show, so you're okay.
So cleaner
did-
than what we usually do over there. So
Yeah, a little cleaner. That probably would have been pretty bad on Patreon. But yes. So I'm gonna do all right. I will adapt something from Todd, and there will be the ass saints, the ass apostles, but there's still going to be the holy ass at the
Van
top.
Graham says Dan keeps trying to make Nina Hartley a thing. It's so fetch.
Nina, what's fetch? What the fuck is fetch?
Don't
That's
worry
like
about it.
Nike Slang Day. Like,
Fetch. I don't know what that is. New words are
explaining
not
it.
allowed in the holy
It's not
ass.
it's not new. I'm not rizzing you either. You know what? I'm not even gonna. Zombies asking, did anyone watch Ted TV show where Ted thinks he's Jesus? Todd did.
I did.
I don't fuck with Ted.
I know. You should watch the show, though.
I got other shit I need to catch up on.
I know you do. Hold on.
Oh, that so we are waiting. Okay, so more religious bullshit.
No, hold on.
Oh no.
Tried to do something. God damn it.
He's trying to beat me to the punch and create like the
Oh, I'm already beating you to the punch. I'm just waiting for it. God damn, hurry up and finish. All right, fuck it. Here we go.
She said.
Yeah.
I came up with holy ass first though, so you can't use that or I will sue.
No, I already got our theme song. I'm trying to pull it up.
Uh-oh.
God damn, it's not working. Takes too long. Come on. Fucking circle spin. Oh wait, I can do it.
Why the fuck would I watch Mean Girls, Ben? Come on.
Yeah, they're too old
Uh,
now. But
Fuck, they-
I've
they
actually
did it.
seen Mean Girls.
yeah, it's
I-
fucking
I-
awesome.
I used to have a crush on Lindsay Lohan.
Ah,
God damn it now.
I went to the musical. I still haven't seen the new movie,
This
but I
song's
will.
whack. All right. I think it's gonna be shitty. I made a quick AI song about a religion about butts, but it looks like shit. I don't think it's gonna be any good. It looks fucking stupid.
Show it anyway.
I'm looking at the lyrics. All right, here we go. I'll fucking pull
we
it
will
up.
judge this, Todd.
But yeah, someone got where Fetch is from. It's from Mean Girls.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna explain it to you, but might as well.
Well, that's 20 years old, and I don't hear anybody saying fetch. So
Oh, it's like got a comeback. Okay, here we go. It's called Holy Curves. So let's start it over.
In the chapel gaze,
I don't know how to fucking do
bigger miracles,
it. See, it's kind of whack.
admiring those ways.
Here.
Preacher's lost his speech. Angels in the pews.
Here, I'll fuck it. Since we are Patreon on here. Hold on.
But the
What the
vision
fuck? How do I click this?
Wow.
holy curves divine, they got my faith alive. Gotta testify.
Better
grace
than
that
Shyamalan's
shaped all
daughter.
mine.
Here, watch.
Quiet says, amen. My mind's drift away. Such a
You want me to send you the link, plugs?
That's hilarious.
do one based on Nina Hartley's ass. for me,
Hold.
Todd.
Okay, I don't know if I could do Nina Hartley's ass because it's a name, but here I'll show you the one I did. Which one is it? Hold on.
That's funny. Wait a minute. We're working on new material. Is this what you're doing, Todd?
No, this was
Out
just
yourself?
no. I just fucking tried it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Here's what I did. I think all I keyed in was like 80 slashers, like 80 song. I can't remember what cues I put in there, but this is the one that came out. I was like, this is pretty catchy. It's almost like Nuke 'Em High. Here, and we shouldn't get any copyright warnings because it's all AI music.
So wait, who is this supposed to be for?
Later,
This is
Andy.
just- I was just trying to figure out the fucking gimmick. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Like, it sounds like a total 80s song,
Fuck yeah.
Max.
right?
And you
That's
can
what I-
see Nina Hartley's ass just bouncing up and down. That's what you do there.
Neon shadows down the street. Footsteps echo, heartbeats beat. Silent night with
I'm digging
creeping
it.
fear. Someone's watching someone near.
Later, Indy.
Yeah, I guess now we're doing this.
Flicks and popcorn flies. Masked figure in the moonlight skies. Chasing haunting dreams in darkened halls. Every whisper,
Is this
every
about
call.
ass?
No, this is about slashers.
Midnight scream, lost in an 80s
It's an 80s laughter song.
Creeping closer,
yeah.
step by step. Run away, don't lose.
How do you want to actually do
your
this?
breath.
I'll see this.
VHS and flashing lights.
Scroll down.
Bloody scenes and sleepless
Scroll it down.
No, no. Yeah,
What?
I like this.
Oh, this is my favorite I've done.
See the blade, hiding place
Stop working with Skynet.
shadows made.
I made a flesh wound horror one too.
No, you did not.
That's only Patreon only. I do want to hear that.
We'll do it.
Screams and laughter mix as one. Chills that crawl like morning sun. Faces hide behind their masks. Hold your breath.
So this
as
is like
time
what the
just
AI is
cracks.
gonna play when it's just like murdering.
Yeah, you
us.
can't even tell it's not real music at this point, can you?
Better than most new shit I hear.
It's catchy as fuck. That hook is, yeah. I can hear like Wednesday 13 doing a version of this. Heavier, obviously.
I do like Wednesday 13. a lot.
Bit,
I like that.
yeah.
There you go.
Friend of the show, by the way. Big Crack Rock says, as we all contaminate its ignorance, that seals our fate. That's right.
We need to create
wanna
the
make
butt
it-
song. I want. the
I tried to
Nina
make a rap
Hartley
song. It
ass
was
song.
horrible. It's horrible. I was like, this is garbage.
Nina Hartley's
Ask you
ass
to make
song
like
is-
6 and then pick.
All right, well,
each.
Dan, if you want to fucking tell me things to pick, like if yeah, we could do a show.
I have something for you to fucking. I have a song about Dan I need you to make.
Well, here's the problem. I
Dan.
tried to make a bunch of songs about Dan, but every time I put like the words in, it wouldn't make it. It's like we have to review this. I tried to make a love song for Joe Spinell, and it was just a love song for Joe. And then it was a dude singing, so it was a little uncomfortable. I guess I should have been more specific, but
I mean, the AI certainly has material to pull from Nina Hartley. I don't know how this works, but
You have a material to pull from Nina Hartley.
fuck yeah.
on that note,
Oof.
do we have anything else? I know we're almost at 2.
No, I think we're
Yep.
good.
Unless we're gonna create that. I'm gonna make this church. This is gonna happen.
Hey, Dan,
How
this sounds
many-
like
How many do you have to get before you don't have to
Okay.
pay taxes? There's a number on that because it's
This
not
is not
automatic.
movie related. Are we actually starting a flesh wound cult? Because if that's the case, I'm in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can
let's
we-
start a flesh wound cult.
I'm down
Let's
with
see who
making
we
a
can
cult.
get. Let's see who we can
We
get.
should probably call it a religion then, so we're not.
Oh yeah,
Or should
Yeah,
we just
normally you-
rebrand? Own that shit.
yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, we know we are. Fuck it. We're tired of paying taxes.
Dan wants to name it the Cult of Personality.
Oh God.
That's what Nina Hartley comes out to, is you throw money at her ass.
Oh,
Uh,
wait. Big Crockrat said, I forgot which one I was using, but if you spelled the words wrong, you could make it say whatever. So if I spell it another way phonetically, like Dan is
fuck you, Todd.
I was gonna
Better
say
hope I don't learn the AI.
Dan likes to sag. There we go.
Dan, you would never fucking in a million years be able to learn the AI.
Flower, petal,
Maybe I am the AI. You don't know.
and then you can file taxes.
Yes, zombie.
Right.
I'll post it over there when we're done.
Can you link? Oh, okay.
Todd,
Cool, son.
bike, pedal, file taxes.
What?
Bike, pedal, file taxes.
I don't get it.
Bike, bicycle, bike.
Right.
Pedal,
Okay.
file, taxes.
Got it. But I think the problem is it won't keep the words together.
All right. Well, something along those lines.
Okay.
That's, I don't know what it is. but
Mostly
it's
the
fun.
rose petal, and then the what you do to taxes,
Dan-
the file part.
Dan is a robot.
Fuck yeah.
And that's why we're doomed. Anyway,
See, I know. Now I
Flesh
just want to do a
robots and-
now I just want to do a Patreon show where we make songs about Dan.
You know what? This I feel like is a patron thing. Like,
Yeah.
give us. I don't know exactly how this works, but give us.
Well, we
like,
could do it live.
5 topics, and we'll see what the AI makes.
We could do it live, but yeah, I got to make sure we have full credits that day.
Okay.
So, all right.
Make
Well,
this happen. Well, on that note,
Maybe
you got
next
a lot
week.
of bonus bullshit on this episode, so we hope you had fun.
Medicine.
And consider
as
this
well.
like a tease of Patreon, which gets much, much worse. Patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures.
yell as much on Patreon though.
Ooh, Chris just compared me to John Ritter. I do think of myself as John
I
Ritter.
think he just wants you dead.
That's
And I don't even. Yeah, I don't see this comment that Dan's making him.
Buffy.
I don't
He was
either.
the robot stepdad on Buffy. John
Oh.
Ritter.
He's like,
Yeah, so he does want you dead. Didn't he die on the show too?
well,
He's a robot. Can he die? I mean, he's destroyed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
95
but
was alive.
Vicky grew up, so that's some bullshit. But whatever. That's a
I
small
know Dan's
wonder.
mad.
Which is some
Take us
bullshit.
home.
And we only have like one fucking season of Small Wonder. Yeah, get us out of here before.
Is that streaming anywhere?
No, it's not. But you know, it did just finally get added to streaming. The Drew Carey Show, streaming
I
on
saw.
Plex. So
That's where it is. Okay.
yeah, first
Todd,
one.
do you have It's a Small Wonder?
I have season.
Can I
one.
come down and watch it? Okay.
We could absolutely watch some goddamn Small Wonder.
You're
All
sitting
right.
and
Fuck
watching
yeah, with
Small
cookies.
Wonder.
Fuck yes.
Let's do this.
Well, that's
And
a
then
good
Congo.
stream.
And the Mr.
Oh,
Belvedere,
yeah. Are we
where the little kid catches the disease. I said the
He
clip
gets-
recently.
He gets help.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has AIDS.
are we gonna watch
He
this?
does.
Are we doing this Congo stream while we're down there?
Well, we're just gonna watch it.
Okay.
Well, we got the Satanist stream we can do now. We got Satan. We got AI.
Ooh. I won't say what it is, so it'll be a surprise. But I think we need to do that one we talked about for Hood.
Tell me off the air. Oh,
I'll tell you.
Oh, the one that we got to go see the sites too.
No, the horror
Oh,
one.
no, we got to do the other one. We're taking it to fucking.
I'm down with that too. I'm down with that
We
too.
should bring the movie on an iPad so we have it playing. and, like- anyway, take it home, Dan. We've wasted these
Chris,
guys' time
has a quick
enough.
question.
Motherfucker.
Drew Carey's on DVD, is it not, Chris? Well, you
Oh,
asked the
okay.
question.
Oh, yeah, Drew Carey. I don't think it never got a full series. I know the first season came out.
Really?
And it got some few. Yeah, there was some music rights, and Drew Carey had been actually teasing it should be coming to streaming. I was surprised Plex was the first one that got it, but so it's on there with commercials. So check it out.
I remember the Batmobile episode very well. It was Batman
Yeah.
Forever, so I was a little let down, but still pretty cool. Like, oh, you got a Batmobile.
Yeah, I know, and I think that honestly, once it's on a streamer, well, Plex is fine. I don't think people are used to it yet, but like I think maybe it'll get some more eyes there.
Once it hits Hulu or something, yeah.
Yeah. So,
There you go.
but yeah, it's on there right now. Check it out. It's free. It's just got commercials. So
Check it out. And
all
on
9
that note,
seasons.
Scars and Stripes, check that shit out too. Now streaming on IWTV, where you can see this motherfucker beat the shit out of another motherfucker. It's scary, it's bloody, it's violent, it's fucking amazing. So check that shit out. Todd, is there a link that we have?
Yeah, I don't. God damn it! I hate when this happens. Something's playing and I can just hear that.
Okay. Well, it's on IWTV. Be sure to check it out. You can,
internetwrestling.tv, and I will grab the link and pop it in there while.
it's on
He's
all of our
still
socials
picking
too.
he's still picking glass out.
At the start of the show, he picked a big piece of glass. And again, check eBay for some Kruger souvenirs coming soon.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, it's coming. I'm dropping the link right now.
All right. So you'll be able
yeah, I
to
used
watch
to-
it with the link.
Yeah. So
Yep.
there you go. Here, Pug's Dread on it too.
Yeah,
Yes.
commentary.
Plug straight
Officially part of the commentary team. Very thankful for that. So Kruger, we're working together. Fuck yeah.
As Mr. Wild said, we just need Dan to get a spot now and got the whole team.
Yeah, right.
There's already been There's already been an idea pitched, but we'll talk about that one off air. So I've already made an enemy of this person inadvertently, but if we do it, it'll be for Rio.
It hasn't been pitched to me.
Yes, it
So-
has. You were going
Okay,
to be.
well, we're gonna.
All right, we'll talk about it off air. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, primetime DJ Shine signing off.
Cougar just wants to say bad words.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't
Uh,
fall asleep. Fuck off.
I'll see you in Disneyland.